Alright guys, we're back in Newquay at the site I finished part 1 at, and tomorrow morning part 2 begins, so can't wait, looking forward to that. Tent all set up, 8 o'clock, time for a beer or two before I start the walk tomorrow, and here's a little taster of the first few days of what's to come. Condensation on the inside of the tent's frozen. Not sure if I'm lost. It's absolutely struggling. My pack felt about 10 tons and all you have to worry about is getting from point A to getting point B. If I'd have read the guidebook I could have told you all about the tin mining that went on in this area. Quite tight and overgrown. A few of these cliff top hedgerow sections. The views and the views. Just getting started. It's 8:30 in the morning, a bit later start than I wanted, but we're on the way. Yes, day 1, part 2, Southwest Coast Path. Let's have a bit of that. And straight out of the campsite, we've got this beautiful little park to walk through, down to the Gannel estuary. I'm not going to walk all the way through the Newquay headland. I've done that 100 times. So I'm just going to pick, and I think the tide's in, so I'd have to walk all the way around the headland just to come right back to this point I'm virtually at already. So we're going to just skirt around the Gannel at the bottom from the campsite, and then what are we going to do then? We're going to walk the Southwest Coast Path. Yes! 2 weeks, baby! 2 weeks off work. Happy days. I'll show you a little bit more of this park. Not very impressive, but it is my first Coast Path sign, and only 5 minutes away from the campsite, so brilliant location. Just crossed the Gannel estuary at the bottom of it. That's the long way round. If you're actually walking all the way through Newquay, there are a few crossing places higher up. There's a footbridge that can be submerged underwater, and also there's a ferry which can only be used at high tide. So because my campsite was right at the bottom, I may as well just start from where I was. Makes sense. It's looking like I'll be able to use this path that I'm on. That's the Perranporth path, as the tide's not fully in, and it'll just shave a little bit off rather than going the full inland route. So this little bit, there's to kind of choose your own adventure, kind of lots of different ways of doing it. The footbridge is absolutely right on the verge of being submerged by the incoming tide. That is knee deep there. Pretty good job I didn't try and make it that side. I would have been wading the last little bit. I want to go up there and I have this bit of water which is just a bit too wide to jump. This is a hunt for a crossing place across this little stream before the tide comes in. This might be it over here. Let's have a look. Oh. Still a bit too far to jump. Yeah, maybe one more look up here. There might be a bit up here where I can cross. Yeah, actually, we'll get over here, I think. Might get a little wet. But yeah, let's do it here. Yes! Yes, made it across the tiny little stream of peril. And over there is the ferry point, which runs at high tide, but again, doesn't look to be running now, so definitely made the right choice today. Completely by fluke, not by planning at all. Last views of Perranporth Beach and the Gannel estuary. Newquay's just over that headland, and we're about to lose that view and go around the next headland. Last September the theme was blackberries everywhere. This time, bluebells everywhere. Caterpillars are back as well. They seem to be out all times of the year. Holywell or Hollywell? Holy? Oh, I hate walking across dunes. Soft sand, so annoying. I think that's the pit where Boba Fett met his end. danger, high voltage. It's amazing the lengths you have to go to around here to get good TV reception. Wow. Ponies. Sands, Perranporth, St Agnes. Some highly dangerous pink flowers here. They're so poisonous they have to be fenced off. And if anybody's watching from another country and doesn't know what adders are, they are one of the 3 most dangerous snakes in the world. They are more dangerous than rattlesnakes, king cobras and vipers put together. Unbelievably venomous and really bad tempered too. Looks to be a spot here right at the end of the beach that you could probably wild camp. People have by the look of it. Right, got my little wind muffly like thing on there. Hopefully wind and the sea's not too loud, you can actually hear me. Decision time. As you can see, I'm walking along Perranporth Sands. Perranporth's just at the end of the beach. And I've got to make my mind up. It is 10 to 12. I was going to push on to St Agnes. There looks to be a really nice campsite there called Beacon Cottage. I was hoping to stay there, but what I didn't factor in was it's the last day of the Premier League, so I really wouldn't mind watching either Liverpool or the City match, or both matches. So I've got a dilemma. I was going to just stick my earphones in and listen to it on the radio, but the signal's a bit sketchy. I've said sketchy. The signal's a bit patchy. So I don't really want to miss bits out. I know there's a Haven campsite here that's got a bar that'll have the football on. So I might pull up here. I could wild camp. But why would I do that when I can stay at a campsite with a pub? So I've already made my mind up really. I'm staying here on a short day. Would have liked to have pressed on further, but I'm on holiday. Look at the weather, it's beautiful. Just treat myself, relax, sun, sea, sand, not the other one, football. Right, so wrap up video for the day. It's getting cold. Although it's been sunny, it's only been about 13 degrees and it's probably a fair bit less than that now. Once you stop, it's a bit chilly. It looks beautiful, looks pretty, so I'm not complaining. It's good weather. Ended up staying at Perranporth Sands, which has sort of got like cabaret and fish and chip shop and 2 pubs on site, which actually is really handy, even though it's one of those huge generic sites. It's done a job for me tonight. Everyone's back there probably watching some magician tie balloon animals, but I'm here watching the best show in town. Can't beat a sunset. So my plans today were to go to St Agnes, but then I thought, oh no, Premier League last day, let's pull up early, let's watch the football. I got that completely wrong. That's tomorrow. So, oh man, completely ballsed up there. So I think the current plan is get up early, properly early, and get 20 in for 3 o'clock tomorrow, so I can watch the football, which is actually tomorrow, not today. I'm gonna have to edit all this together. This is rubbish. I'm talking absolute jack. Let's just put the sunset on time lapse because it's much better than listening to me ramble on. What a great sunset. I think I'm going to call it a night now. So absolutely great first day. Please join me for the rest of the South West Coast path. It's going to be good.